Hi guys, my name's Alexis. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how I cleared my cystic acne. I'm going to try and be as detailed as possible. First off, I just want to say a little disclaimer. Acne, it's crazy how much it can affect your mental health. It tears your confidence down. The pain of buying something and then having to throw it away or give it away because it just doesn't work for you, and just researching for hours and hours on how to get rid of acne, and it's just so mentally straining. So I hope that this video will help you and just give you some insight. I've done hours of researching, but I'm in no way a medical professional. This is just what worked for me. Acne is just a physical thing on your face. It doesn't dictate who you are as a person, and it doesn't mean you're ugly. It's fine, okay? Because I've been where you are. If you're watching this,
I'm not gonna get emotional in this video.
But okay, let's start from the beginnings. Junior year, pretty much over with. My skin is getting not really better. I was convinced I had fungal acne because it looked exactly how my skin looked. I started buying products for fungal acne, but the thing was about that is I was just slapping my face with super drying products. Oh, I was spraying like rose water. It's the Mario Badescu skincare rose water. I sprayed this on 10 times a day, like, especially because I wore makeup every single day. I didn't like how I looked without makeup, and I was like, no, I'm wearing makeup every day. Like, I can never walk out of the house without makeup. I sprayed this on all the time. It is actually super drying. This stuff is just not good for your face at all. So if you have dry skin, I would not recommend using this. So if this works for you, I'm glad it works for you. And to anyone who's like, oh, should I get that? No. Senior year, skin is not great at all. Nothing was working for this fungal acne I had, and then going into senior year, I was so into like college stuff. I was really into my work. I wasn't really focused on my skin. I found out I was going to UCLA, which was so exciting. I'm still going there, love it. But I felt like this enormous pressure to have my going into college glow up. So I was like, I need to get my skin together. So graduation passes, my skin is not great at all. The summer after my senior year, it was really bad. I could not stand to look at my face. I covered it with so much foundation, but I was just researching how to get rid of cystic acne. These were deep pimples that hurt so bad, and they'd form and then they'd leave like horrible red scars all over my face, because I'd also pick at them, which is not good for your skin at all. Also, I should mention that I didn't go to a dermatologist. It wasn't covered by my insurance. It was definitely bringing my self-confidence down because I would compare myself to literally everyone. So I realized that I needed to stop using stuff that was clogging my pores. So I started researching a lot about the products I was using, and there's actually a website that you can go on and type in all of the ingredients on a product you're using, and it'll go through each ingredient and tell you on a scale of 1 to 5, like 5 being the worst for your skin to 1. And then I was using a lot of clay masks, which would give me horrible reaction. It was just combining with my dryness and all these other products I was using. So I stopped using that, and I actually learned that clay masks are really not great for your skin unless you have really oily skin. It does strip your natural oils, and it's just really drying, and it can be really rough on the skin. I started using, it's the Cerave moisturizing cream, perfect for dry skin actually, and it has nothing bad in it. It's non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, and then it has hyaluronic acid, which is very good for moisturizing. But I started using this. I still was using a lot of harmful stuff. I was using scrubs on my face for exfoliation. I was exfoliating like 3 times a week, so this was a step up. My best friend, her name is Christy. We were at an Olive Garden eating, and she was telling me about how she had acne and she started Curology. So I signed up for it. I got my first Curology package. I was super hyped. I was like, this is gonna be it. This is what's gonna clear my skin. If you don't know what purging is when you introduce your skin to a new product and it like overturns oils and bacteria in your skin and pushes it to the surface and you break out. The purging phase, horrible. I got so many pimples, deep, horrible, itchy.
It was so itchy.
And I still had all those little mini bumps on my face. But then after a month, I was still purging, and I had like 20 horrible pimples just all on the sides of my face, ruining any future sponsorship. Definitely made my skin worse. So by this time it's like July, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do Curology anymore. It's expensive, not working. I really am not in it for the long run if it's already making me purge for a month straight. Purging normally lasts at most 2 weeks, so I was like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. So I ended Curology. And then I was back at step 1, and I didn't know where to go. And then I went into college. My skin was not good in the beginning when I went in, which was my nightmare. And then around, I think, August or October, I went to see a doctor. So I'm going to the doctor today at UCLA to get my skin checked out. It's spreading, and then I'm starting to get pimples up here, and I never get pimples up there. So I hope this comes out good. I hope I look back on this with clear skin and I'm like, God, I'm so glad she went. So I just thought I should document it, and hopefully I can get something to help. I was like, this is my acne. I don't know if you guys do anything for acne, but I really, this is affecting my mental health. He only looked at me for 5 minutes. He's like,
yeah, this is hormonal acne.
And he was like,
it's gonna take 2 months to see some clearance, but 4 months to see a bigger difference.
He's like,
I can't put you on Accutane, but I'll put you on something less, which is spironolactone.
And he also put me on clindamycin, which is an ointment. Here is the clindamycin. It clears all the bacteria off your skin. It eats it all up. This is my spironolactone. Yeah. But I was so excited to get something prescribed to me. Actually started using morning facial with sunscreen. If you don't wear sunscreen,
you better start putting it on.
This is a holy grail. I think it's like $14. And right now I am using I think this is how you pronounce it, La Roche-Posay cleanser, hydrating gentle cleanser. Really good. It's like $14 at the drugstore. I was on spironolactone and clindamycin. I still am, but 2 months passed. A pretty big difference. It definitely went down. Scarring still pretty rough. So it was working. And then 4 months passed. It was like February. My skin was looking a lot better. I was really gaining my confidence back. My mental health was improving. And I started to learn to love the acne. I was just like, you know what? If this doesn't work, I'm accepting it. And I started following a lot of Instagram pages that were influencers that have acne and would post every day about it. And it was just nice to see someone else going through the journey I am and the struggles I feel and just relate to them. So it's definitely great to find a community, especially in the acne community, if you are struggling. We would always see on our TikTok timelines the Ordinary brand, and we were always like, does that work? I decided to buy 2 products from the Ordinary line, niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%, so once in the morning and once every night for niacinamide. I saw in 2 weeks texture improvements. I also bought the Ordinary AHA and BHA 2% peeling solution. And I use this chemical exfoliation once a week. I wash it off and my face had never been that smooth in my entire life. These 2 products probably changed the skin on my face's life. Definitely what I consider my holy grails too. When I went in for my 4-month check-in, my doctor was like,
oh, let's bump it up to 100.
Because I was still getting some pimples, so he's like,
you shouldn't really be getting more.
He told me
I would need laser to get my skin texture right.
March and April, I actually decided, you know what? I'm not gonna wear makeup anymore. I'm just gonna let my skin breathe. I'm not seeing anyone anyways. I'm just gonna bareface it all. So I was healing a lot. But around May, my skin started to really clear. The scars were fading. If you look back at the before picture, it was just covered here and I had scars going all the way down my neck. So looking at this now is just I wish I could go back in time and tell myself you'll be fine. What is it, July? It's been 10 months. 10 months skin journey. I'm so happy that I found something that works for me. I'm just kind of building my skincare routine, but I really hope that this helped someone who's watching this. I do know how it feels to have acne and how it feels like it's never gonna get better. And if you need any advice or any help doing something, or you just want to share your story, please don't hesitate to DM me on Instagram. I promise I'll respond. Like I said, I have dry skin, so I have not experienced how it is to have oily skin and acne. If you have that and you need help, I will definitely go with you on that journey and I will help you to the best of my ability. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. There's so much more I could tell, and I could definitely go more into how to use stuff and ingredients lists. I definitely want to give a shout out to Skincare with Hiram. He helped me so much with my skincare routine, so definitely go check out his channel. I'll link it in the description below. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this. I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will definitely be making more for you guys. I love doing this. So bye guys, love you. Anyone who loves you, cares about you, who's worth being in your life, doesn't like you for how you look. Maybe in the beginning, but they don't stay because of looks. They stay because of who you are. They don't stay, I mean, if they do, they're trash and they don't deserve to be in your life because of how you look.